Hello everyone, EpicKT3 here. I'm back with another video, and in today's video guys, I'm bringing you guys a ultimate money making method. Alright, so this method is very easy. It pays very good. I mean, you will in around 3 hours, because this is based on like a 3-hour grind method, you'll make around 1 to like 1.2 million. It depends on how hard you grind. And it's in around 3 hours, so I mean that's actually very good. And if you're like me, you play GTA all day, you can make a couple million a day if you're that dedicated, if you want the money so badly. But I do want to give a shout out or like credit to Tylarius, because this method is highly inspired from his methods. And so I'm gonna leave his channel in the description in case you guys want to see him. He's a very good YouTuber. I really enjoy his videos. But so yeah, let's get into it. Now you do need a couple things, by the way. This is kind of for like high rank players. I mean, it's not really high rank, but I mean, you do need to have the ability to be a CEO. You do need the import export, the import export garage, and you do need a bunker. Now there are also 2 optional things, like extra bonuses for even more money if you want to, and that is a yacht. You will need a yacht for that, and potentially one of those biker businesses. Now that's optional. Those 2 last ones are optional, because I know a lot of you guys don't like to spend a couple million on a yacht. That's pretty much useless. But I mean, if you do have the yacht and it's just sitting there in the ocean doing nothing, then you can do this extra method, and I'll touch on that like at the end of the video. And also with the biker business, I mean, I know not all of you out there have a biker business, but if you do, you can do this to get even more money. Now in this video, I do use the counterfeit business, because maybe some of you have an MC business, but it's maybe not like the cocaine one. It's maybe not the best one, but you have like a low one, like the counterfeit or the weed one. So I mean, I kind of tried to stay on the low end here, on the lowest possible things that you can like buy to do this. But I mean, if you have all of those things, then we can start it. So I'm gonna explain it, and at the end of the video, I'm just gonna do all the math, and I'm just gonna show you guys how it's all gonna add up, right? So what you first need to do is you need to go to your bunker and then buy supplies. All right, so that's not too hard. You just buy supplies, and that costs 75,000. Now you may be thinking, oh shit, that's a lot of money, but you will make profit of that. If you buy full supplies and after 3 hours the whole bar will be gone down, you will have 220,000, and you will make profit, right? So you'll see that at the end of the video when I do all the math. So first thing you need to do is just buy, supplies one time, 75,000. You won't make profit. Then what you need to do is go outside and then grab a vehicle, and then start up the mission called Sightseer or Headhunter. That's why I told you you have to have the ability to be a CEO, because these 2 missions are very easy and they pay a lot. Now I recommend Sightseer because it's the easiest one. You don't have to kill anyone. All you really need to do is play like a little mini game or like a little kind of quiz thing, and every time you do that you get a location, and then that location is a package. Now you need to do it 3 times, and then you basically get $20,000 to $25,000, which is a lot for like that kind of for an easy mission like that. And it takes around 5 minutes. Now in this gameplay, you do see I was very unlucky, because I was on the other side of the map, and where I had to go was like on the other side of the map. So I mean, I had to cross over the whole map to get to my first location, so that's why it took me a little bit longer than 5 minutes. But normally those locations are like pretty close to each other. Now I do recommend doing this with like a buzzard or a some chopper or like the oppressor. You can also just do it with like a normal car, but I mean, if you have something like that, it'll make it faster. The faster you do it, the faster you're gonna get the money. So once you have done that mission, you do have a little cooldown timer, and you do have like a little cooldown timer, so you can't just do mission after mission after mission after mission. So in this cooldown timer, what you need to do is go to your import and export warehouse and sell a top range car. Now there is a method that you can only have like top range cars. Basically what you do is fill up your kind of import export garage to like 60 something percent, and then every time when you sell a car and you source another one, you will only have top range cars. So have around like 58 to like 60% full, and then later on when we talk about what you need to do, you will need to source a car. It will always be a top range one. So what you need to do is just sell that top range car. Now you can do it as you want. You can have a cargo bob, so you can pick up the car and then drop it off to a location. And yeah, that's very easy. But I mean, in this gameplay I just went like the easiest way, or I guess it's the hardest way. It's just I just got in the car and I just drove to the location because I don't want to get the cargo bob. So once you have sold the car, guys, you will have a 20-minute cooldown timer. Now in these 20 minutes, what you need to do is source another car, another top range vehicle, so you can sell that later on. And after that, you need to do another sightseer mission or a headhunter mission. Alright, so I mean, those missions are very easy. The sourcing mission is also very easy. I mean, sometimes you do have a hard mission, but I mean, most of the time when I was doing it, I did get pretty easy missions, and it's worth it. After all, you are going to get your money. So yeah, once you have done that, you just basically repeat this. So you sell a car, then source like if you go all the way to the beginning, you do a mission, then you sell a car, source a car, do a mission again, or maybe even two if you really can, and then you basically you need to sell another car, because in those kind of minutes you will kind of fill up the 20 minutes, and then you can sell another car, source another car, and do the missions again. You know, so I mean, that's actually very cool. So yeah, you basically do this for around 3 hours, and here's where all the payouts and prices come together. Here it is as the screen. So you made around 240,000 every hour from selling those cars. And if you do that 3 times in 3 hours, so if you do that times 3, you will have $720,000 if you just keep, you know, selling those cars in 3 hours. Now then you actually have the little bunker that you bought with your supplies. You will make 210,000, but you actually spent 75,000 on you know the supplies to come to you, so you don't have to do mission. It will actually make you a profit of 135,000. Now at the end you have the little missions, you know, the little CEO sites here and the headhunter missions. In 1 hour you will make around $75,000 if you grind that out. So if you do that 3 times, that's $225,000. Now altogether that's $1,080,000, so that is very good. Now you also have the optional kind of options that I was talking about, which is if you maybe have the yacht, you can actually do a mission every hour, which is called piracy prevention, and it's basically a 10-minute mission where you need to chill on your yacht, and then you'll basically get 30,000. So if you do that in the 3 hours, so 3 times, you would have an additional $90,000, which is almost 100,000. And then if you have some kind of a biker business, if you would have supplies in those 3 hours, you would also make like around 50 to 100,000. So yeah, 1 million to 1.2 million if you really grind this game out. It's a lot of money in 3 hours, so that is very easy. Now the best thing about this is that this is all solo, guys. You do not need anyone. So if you think about it, it's around 1 to 1.2 million solo in 3 hours. So that is very good money right there. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.